Skip, and to readjust to all of a sudden, because my eyes still, they take your eye and they sit it on a titanium plate. So it's not the orbital, the bone structure floor like it normally is.
They don't take your eye out.
They just put the floor, They put the, They put the ball on the actual plate. But anyway, but it does change the depth perception of things. And so I can imagine we've all been, poked in the eye and pick up or whatever. And it does change. That's not an excuse. I think the biggest reason wasn't because James got poked in his eyes. The biggest reason they lost, they gave up 18 offensive rebounds. They turned the ball over 18, as you mentioned, 18 times.
You just can't win.
Skip, if somebody would have...
You can't win on the road doing that.
In the first half, you make 10 threes, but you go in at the half down 9 because you turned the ball over 13 times. Well, that's why. Rockets, you can play so much better than this. And, Steph dislocated his... And Steph is not, he hadn't had that lights-out game shooting. Neither has Clay.
No.
But, Skip, the thing is they're still making too many mistakes. And even though they're not making, okay, Steph's going to come off screens. Clay's going to come off screens. Whomever guy is setting the screen, you must fight over the top. And if your guy rolls, the guy that's supposed to be covering Steph or Clay will pick them up. They're getting off wide open. They missed them. But there were a couple of times they got off wide open threes, and the guy's looking at it like, what? You got him. Didn't y'all discuss that in film study? Those three, when those guys make threes in that building, Skip, I can imagine it's probably like back in the 80s when Phi Slamma Jamma, University of Houston, Clyde Drexler, Olajuwon was dunking. It ignites. That's what the three-point does for them, what dunks do for most teams. That's their dunk. The three-point shot by Steph, Clay, and KD. And when Steph letting them go from 35, the roof comes off the building. Houston can win, Skip. Okay? You know what? Give me some dew. I want dew on Saturday.
Dew on Saturday?
I want dew on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, the Rockets got this.
How many points you
Straight up.
I'll think about it.
Straight up.
That's how confident I got. We got a lot of days to go until Saturday.
That's what I'm thinking. I called James. You think, James, he hearing what you're saying?
I hope so. Because I still...
No, you done gave up on him. Why you hope so?
I don't trust his mental toughness. But he's had lots of incidents where he has come up small in the postseason. He had a phenomenal year. His achievements this year were just up there with anything Russell's done with the triple doubles, right? He changed the way basketball is played. But can you continue to do it against a really good defensive team? Because what did they do last night? What did they just take mostly away from James at the end, especially in the fourth quarter? He just can't pick and roll with Capella because they're too smart. Once he rolls and he's looking for the lob, they got like three guys on Capella. It's almost like they're calling the play before you're trying to play.
And for me, I wouldn't even pick and roll with Capella. I'm putting Clay in the pick and roll the whole day, Skip. I mean, that's what they try and do. They really try and keep him in the pick and roll and try to zap some of that energy. But it's going to be interesting to see how Steph, and that's on the opposite hand, that dislocated finger is.
Yeah, true.
I just don't think it's a problem.
No.
My issue, my history, I haven't had any, but with all the players I've covered, it's usually 48 hours of soreness, and then you're just
going to be sore the next couple of days.
I know, but
they don't play till Saturday.
They don't play till Saturday, so I say it's zero issue.
Yeah, you're probably right because it's on his non-shooting hand. I dislocated my ring finger on my catching hand.
It's a whole problem.
You used to catching the ball like this, and now you got two fingers together. And some guys play like that. Some guys like to tape their fingers together. I couldn't tape my fingers together. I need them spread apart.
Is that a John Elway bullet?
No, actually, I did it in Baltimore. I tried to brace myself and put my hand down like this, and it snapped out.
Okay, I got it. So the weirdest thing about the end of the game last night was I'm sitting there trying to keep
dozing off. Yeah, me too.
Like, okay.
I was like, okay.
And all of a sudden, I look up with 50 seconds left, and it dawns on me, Chris Paul is going up to shoot a three-point shot, and if he makes it, it's a three-point game. Well, it doesn't even feel like a three-point game, and he didn't make it. And within seconds, because then we get to 22.7 seconds, they're already Golden State back up 10. So it's again, are we there yet? Oh, wait, he had a three to cut it three. Okay, we got to do this again. We got to do a little bit more. So we do this. And that's the end of that deal. So the point is they just did whatever they needed to do to assert their dominance, and I think they impose their will on this team. So I will lean toward taking your bet on the next game because remember, they played 4 times in the regular season. What happened in the last game at Houston? Kevin Durant did not play, and Golden State won the game, right?
Yeah. Well, that won't happen now because you saw down the stretch 3 straight times who they give the ball to. And that mid-range jumper.
To the best player on the planet.
Just say
they
Kevin.
did.
All you have to do is say
you
Kevin.
asked me, and I answered.
They gave the ball to Kevin Durant. But Skip, you cannot I'm looking at this. Andre Iguodala had 4 offensive rebounds. Jerebko had 2. Kevin Looney had 3.
That's called desire not to. They just wanted the game more than Houston did.
You've done your job, but your job is not complete until you gain the rebound on the defensive end. Don't think because, they missed. We good now. No, you got to get the ball. You had opportunities. You're down 3, or you're down, you're down. You could tie the ball game, or you're down 3, and next thing you know, you're down 5, you're down 6.
Okay.
That's going to be the difference. You watch out. Capella going to have a 20-point game.
Well, obviously, all of a sudden, game 3 becomes absolutely must win. For the Houston Rockets, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what the Bucks were, the situation they were in last night, where you better win that game.
Yeah, you can't go. Well, the Bucks could ill afford. We're going to talk about them. They can't go. You can't go to the last time a team, number 1 seed, went down 0-2 and they started at home was who, Skip? Last year, the baby dinosaurs. Old King James swept them right out the building. You remember that?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want some doing that too, though.
I think you won no do on that because there's no way I was going to bet on that.
You hate little baby dinosaurs.
I never bet on DeMar DeRozan, and unfortunately, he's my guy.
He's your guy now.
Yeah.
But
game 7, look out.
They can play. They can play better than this. Skip, you have to admit now the Rockets hadn't played particularly well. They haven't played well with the turnovers, the offensive rebounds, giving up the offensive rebounds. They can play better than this. I know they can.
Well, they got robbed in game 1, and they thought they were going to get robbed in game 2, and they didn't get robbed.
Well, you talk about you like the officiating, but there was a lot of ticky-tack stuff that they called yesterday. I guess they were trying to keep a grasp on, keep the thumb.
Ticky-tack, they called the double tax on Nene.
Yeah, but you know, Ed Malloy ain't gonna get that right here. For both of y'all. Yeah.
Give it a little one of these.
Like, come on, Ed.
Yeah. What are you doing?
You think I'm scared up to 10 o'clock to watch you call double text?
I guess it was a preemptive strike just to make sure nothing escalated, right?
They wanted to set the tone.
I don't know. But the bottom line to last night you brought up, it's just, we've known for 2 years now that Kevin Durant has eclipsed LeBron James as the best player on the planet. Did he not show you again last night? There's nothing like him. He has taken it up to a level nobody has ever seen before. LeBron James has ever known this level. He's never.
Stop it! You stop it, Skip.
He has never known the ability just to rise up over anybody at any moment and make a jump shot.
Skip.
LeBron can't do that.
The man averaged 32, 10, and 11.
Yeah, but this guy's nuclear. Huh?
Now, you see the man average 34, 8, and 8 for the entirety of the playoffs, Skip.
What do we see him do? What do we see him do in 2 game 3s back-to-back NBA finals in Cleveland?
But I want you to stop making it seem like LeBron James is fettuccine.
No,
because he's not.
Fettuccine, but he's just not the best player on the planet. You got to give it up. Do you officially concede?
Kevin Durant is the best player playing in these playoffs.
Oh, please. Do you really think? I mean, LeBron's an older man now.
Okay.
I didn't say old man. He's just older.
And still giving them putting that work in. Okay, I want you to come October when they start the season back up. I want you to have that kind of energy. What you got right there. You see how you talking crazy, talking sideways about LeBron? That's the energy I'm gonna need you to have all of next year. In 2019 and 2020, I'm gonna need that kind of energy, Skip. That kind of passion.
You always get it from me.
Oh yeah, I want that. When LeBron come out here dropping these trip dubs, and we probably like the number 2 seed. Might be number 1 if we mess around and get you know who. Well, I thought KD and Kyrie were going to team up and go to the Knicks. And now maybe after last night, KD's thinking, you know what? I think I better go alone this time. I don't need him. Yeah, but dude, stop. Huh? Skip, you know superstars go along. It's not like KD shot the ball exceptionally well. He was 9 of 22. Big shots, fourth quarter shots. No question. Need a basket, give it to the nuclear But you saw
weapon.
what Kyrie did game 1. You saw Kyrie, was that game 3 when he dropped that 37 against Indiana.
Okay.
He's more than capable. And most superstars will have a bad game in a series, one game. Watch what he does his first home game. You know, last night James Harden tried in the fourth quarter to guard Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And he would stand next to him on the inbounds pass, and I would look at him, and James Harden is 6 feet 5 inches tall, and he looked like a little man. No, seriously.
You could tell the difference.
Kevin Durant's 7 foot tall.
He is 7 feet tall.
Yes.
I mean, he wants to be listed at 6'9".
Yeah.
No, 6'9".
No, he ain't no 6'9".
That's what I'm saying. But he's 7 feet. And not only 7 feet, but he is a long 7 feet.
Yeah.
So when he rises up.
He can't blame him. I mean, he's already 7 feet, so he's shooting the ball at the apex is about 10 feet. So what you going to do with that?
Okay.
He can get to the basket, he can put it on the floor and get to the rim. He can tack the rim. His mid-range game, he can turn around that step back off 1 foot. He got three-point capability, and he's a 90% free throw shooter. So what?
So what? What are you going to do?
I mean, my guy can do all that, but he just happened to be like a 70% free throw shooter right now.
You just got to give it up. It's just Hail Caesar. He's it.
Nope.
Right?
Nope. I can't do that, Skip. I mean, there'll be a time we got to see this thing play out.
He thrives off of people like you, Shannon. Doubt him, though.
Yeah.
No, I ain't doubting KD. I know what he represents. But I know what my guy represents.
Shannon,
yes.
He's Kevin Durant. Remember, he's Kevin Durant.
You'll watch next year, bro. The King's still here, right?
Really?
The King's still here.
I thought he was going to become
the King has not vacated the castle.
Here, he's tweeting
He's
away.
not going to become a full-time actor? Oh, I thought he was.
You know what, Skip?
I don't know. Well,
I don't think full-time.
Well,
not yet.
Part-time?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Skip, sometimes we see a succession of power.
Yeah.
You see in Japan, the chrysanthemum, you know, the emperor. You know, you have Hirohito and now the grandson, Naruhito.
Okay.
Okay.
So?
But LeBron ain't going nowhere. He ain't abdicated that throne yet.
He hasn't?
Yeah, no. He's I'm gonna hold on this thing probably till 2021.
I'm going to read up about that. Okay.
Yeah, he said I'm gonna hold on to it to 2021, and then I'll vacate my throne.
Unfortunately, he's got the wrong people running his throne.
Right? That's exactly.
A little bit of drama. We will get to that later. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but are the Cowboys ready to move on from Zeke?
Did you put her up for that?
We'll discuss that next. Don't forget, you can